Welcome back to another video. This one we are going to be unlocking or showing how to unlock all of the combat relics in RuneScape 3, unlocked by the archeology skill. Feel free to skip to the combat relic you need with links in the description. I'll start at the lowest level relic and then all the way up to 118 archeology and tell you what each one requires and how to get it. Some of these ones I have not actually unlocked yet, so I'll just be explaining the process. I'll start at the lowest level relic and then move all the way up to the highest level. What is a relic? Basically, relics are powers that affect various different skills and offer passive benefits and are the principal benefit of the archeology skill. You can have up to 3 relic powers active at one time and choose which ones you want if you want to have them unlocked at the monolith at the main archeology hub. If you have the 99 or 120 cape for archeology, you can also change your relics at a bank. Let's get into the relics, starting with Combat Relics Overview. I will just list all of the relics here and the effects and cost in case you need to pick a certain relic to either unlock or activate. Pause it here if you need to refer to the relic details. Font of Life Relic. The Font of Life, this one is nice and easy to get and only requires you to have 5 archeology. The Font of Life effect is to increase your maximum health by 500. Activation cost for this is 1000 chronotes. To unlock this one, you need to offer the restored Mortal Cup at the monolith. This one is done as part of the archeology tutorial and is basically to show you how the relics and monolith work. It's a good starter relic, but not really useful later on in the game. Berserker's Fury Relic. Berserker's Fury allows you to deal up to 5.5% damage in all combat styles, based on the amount your current life points are below max. This does not stack with the Durok's set effect, so the less life points you have, the more damage you do. You will need 56 archeology to unlock Berserker's Fury. The cost to activate this one is 5000 chronotes. To unlock, you will need Durok's Memento, which is created from a lock of hair, plus the Amulet of the Forsaken. Start by completing the Saradomist 1 collection, as the reward from this is the lock of hair. You can complete this by heading to Sir Atcha in the ground floor courtyard of the White Knight's castle in Falador. Then you'll need an Amulet of the Forsaken, which can either be purchased from the GE or can be obtained as a potential reward from doing the Barrows bosses. So just grind the Barrows brothers until you get the amulet. Combine the amulet and hair and use it at the mysterious monolith to unlock Berserker's Fury. Shadow's Grace. This is a nice one for getting around the place. Shadow's Grace grants all the benefits of the mobile perk, reducing the cooldown of Surge, Escape, Dive or Bladed Dive, and Barge or Greater Barge by 50%. It does not stack with the mobile perk. To obtain Shadow's Grace, you'll need 67 archeology, and to complete the Zerosian Mystery Secrets of the Inquisition at the Seniston dig site, which rewards the Aurelius Mask. This is a video on its own, so I'll leave a link on how to solve this mystery in the description. Once you have the mask, take it to the monolith to unlock Shadow's Grace. To activate it will cost 1000 chronotes. Blessing of Het Relic. Food and potions will heal you for 10% more life points. To unlock this Blessing of Het, you will need 74 archeology and to complete the Eye of Het 2 quest, which is a nice and short quest, but the requirements to do this quest are quite long. Once you finish the quest, you will receive a broken Eye of Het, which will need to be restored and given to the monolith to unlock the Blessing of Het Relic. The effect, once active, also does stack with the expensive spices, adding the 50% life points before the 10% buff. Activating this relic costs 2000 chronotes. Death Ward. The Death Ward relic requires level 81 archeology and costs 3k chronotes to activate. Death Ward is a damage-reducing relic. Its effects include 5% damage reduction when your life points are below 50%, and 10% damage reduction when they are below 25%. To unlock Death Ward, you will need to give a restored Avanci Dreamcoat artifact, which you can get from the Tailory Debris at Stormguard dig site. Once restored, then head to Armadale at the top of Armadale's tower, and you'll receive a Ring of Solomon relic. If Armadale is not there, you can check if you have an ongoing replay of Salisky's endgame and finish it. So it seems you do have to complete the Salisky's endgame to obtain this relic. There is a very technical description of how Death Ward damage reduction is calculated, so I will just stick with the percentages for this one. Then you just need to take the item to the monolith to unlock Death Ward relic. Fury of the Small requires 97 archeology and also costs 3000 chronotes to activate. Once activated, all adrenaline generating basic abilities will generate 1% more adrenaline. You will need to get the following artifacts and restore them from the Warforge dig site. Throbshun Battle Standard comes from the Goblin Dorm Debris. Then you will also need to grab a Garagashun Anchor from Warforge at the Goblin Trainee Remains hotspot. Once these two are restored, then bring them to the Northern Tunnel at Warforge dig site to receive a red hand cave painting, and then go to the Southern Tunnel to get the green skull cave painting. Once you have the paintings, use this one on the other one, and it will create the Goblin War Paints. Then hand this into the monolith to unlock the relic of Fury of the Small. Persistent Rage causes your adrenaline to generate outside of combat at a rate of 5% every 1.2 seconds, instead of having it drained. So rather than having to build rage, it refills itself. You will need to have 98 archeology and cost 3k notes to activate. To unlock this one, you will need to give 2 restored Hellfire Katars to the Dagon the Gatekeeper. You can find the Hellfire Katars at the Byzroth Remains at the Infernal Source. Once you have these ones restored, head to the middle of the Infernal Source and then talk to Dagon the Gatekeeper to receive the Rings of Razuli, which can be offered to the monolith to unlock the Persistent Rage relic. Heightened Senses. The Heightened Senses relic increases maximum adrenaline by 10% and requires 105 archeology and costs 7 chronotes to activate. To obtain the relic, you will need to use a restored Corinthos Cup artifact on the Everlight, completing the Everlight Mystery to receive the Cup of Nectar. To get the artifact, head over to the Okos Studio Debris at Everlight dig site. Once you have the restored cup, you need to use it on Everlight, which also completes the Everlight Mystery. And you will receive the Cup of Nectar, which then you can take and use on the monolith to unlock the Heightened Senses relic. That was a lot of very complicated words. Conservation of Energy. The final in the list of combat relics is the Conservation of Energy relic, which after using the ultimate ability you will regain 10% adrenaline. To get this one, you will need 118 archeology and costs 7k notes to activate. To unlock this one, you will need to have an experimental ether reactor at the inventor's workbench. You will need 108 invention for this one, but it is boostable. Just look under the MISC support tab after you have discovered the blueprints for it in Hal's workshop, which requires the research back to the drawing board. Study and search the drafting bench inside Hal's workshop. It seems you get this one at random when you're handing in the torn blueprint fragments there. Once you have created the experimental ether reactor, use it on the monolith to unlock the relic power. So that is all of the combat relic powers currently available and how to unlock them. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this video has helped you out. Hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.